So despite all of their issues, I find trading patterns to be one of the most successful, enjoyable methods for setting up trades, and I'm going to share a couple of my favorites here with you today. We're going to start with the double bottom. And the double bottom should look very similar to the bottom fish technique that we talked about in the support and resistance module, and that's because in a lot of ways it is the same. We are looking for an area of support and we're placing bids above that area of support in the hopes for upside movement. The difference between the bottom fish and the double bottom is that for the bottom fish, we require a much more strongly established support level. You may wait till the third or fourth touch on that key level for your entries, knowing that that support is going to be there. The double bottom is a little more risky in the sense that we find one bottom, so here's our first bottom, and then we place a bid right away when we get back down to that level, expecting some support. It's not going to be established like we have in the bottom fish support level, but what is happening here is the potential for a trend change. So let's imagine this chart is a 5-minute chart, and on the hourly time frame, we know that this is a blue line is going to be an area of hourly resistance. So we watch our 5-minute trend move toward that hourly support, and we know that this blue line is going to be an hourly support. So we watch our 5-minute trend, it's trending down, we come into this area of this hourly support, we see a little bit of support here, a little bit of a bounce, come back down to test that directly before moving back to the upside, and at that point we say, look, we know we've got a support on the hourly, our 5-minute trend seems to have found something down at this level, let's set a buy right at the low of that previous attempt, and we'll see if we can get a double bottom. So we know that it's the hourly support, we come back up, we come back down to that support level on the 5-minute time frame, we've entered our bids, we get filled, and the price moves to the upside. So what we're doing here is we're combining this trend and these trend changes with larger term support and resistance levels, and we're going to see if we can snag an entry right around those support levels. Playing a double bottom has a little more risk than the bottom fish strategy, but it also has more potential rewards, and you're going to see the potential double bottom here a lot more often than you're going to see that bottom fish opportunity. So what do we do here? We place our entry directly above the previous low, hoping that that is going to act as a support level. Stop loss below that, because if we're incorrect, we're just going to see a continuation of this downtrend, and we want to mitigate our risk. So why does it work? Well, we know that we've been trending down for quite a while in the 5-minute time frame. We don't know how much time we've had to consolidate, but sellers have been applying a lot of pressure. So by the time they get to a major area of support, again, our hourly support level, the sellers are going to be very exhausted. They're not going to have enough momentum or ammunition to continue the fight, and they need to consolidate. So at the very least, in an hourly downtrend, we might have opportunities for a 5-minute move to the upside. So a little bit of a bounce off of a support. So we look for that to happen again, we get our bounce, and we see some upside continuation. It also works because we have areas of previous support. Even if this is not an hourly support, we've stopped at this level on the 5-minute time frame. It has acted as support once before, it may do it again, and that's the gamble that we take when we place this entry. The last thing is, this really works on positive feedback, and demand helps a lot. So if we are looking in these situations, we know that double bottoms often work out, and a lot of these things that we talk about, oversold bounces, double bottoms, they work because so many people believe that they're going to work, that they are playing the same game that you are. So half of technical analysis is getting into those situations just a titch earlier than everyone else. So positive feedback, the expectation of double bottoms to continue, and the increased demand due to the lack of selling pressure all combine into a situation for good profitable opportunities on multiple time frames. So again, look for trend changes, look for support on larger time scales, look for the low of the push, see if that trend is going to continue underneath that low. If it's not, it has very few places to go, so you can place a well-timed entry, set your stop loss, and ride that trend change.